storybook ending.
You can walk through the fire. You can walk through the fire. When it's down to the wire. You can walk through the fire.
Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Wrexham Texan. My name is Jake Green. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. What a freaking start to the season, everybody. Oh my gosh. It was absolutely phenomenal. Y'all, I'm getting a notification on my end that we are actually not live. So give me just 1 second to make sure we're live. I think we are. I'm in Montana right now, and our internet can be a little frustrating, to say the least, at times. Dadgum, why is nothing working? Why is nothing working? This is so frustrating. Let's see. All right, we are live. This is bizarre. I don't know how to go unlive at the end of this show because my little button that says go live. Oh, it just turned red. Okay. Well, what a way to start the season. Technical difficulties. Perfect. Which I guess, isn't off brand considering the audio yesterday from the game was or 2 days ago from the game got taken away. So had to listen to the neutral or the Wickham, whatever, announcer instead of Mr. Mark Griffiths, which would have been much, much better. But still got the victory. So we'll talk about that here in a bit. Our league attendance, our attendance at the game yesterday, our game attendance, 13,214. I mean, that's more than we've ever had, I think. All right. That's more than we've had the past few seasons. Absolutely phenomenal, including the owners. Way to show up. Yeah, our highest league attendance since 1980 versus Newcastle. Wow. Way to show up for the squad, y'all. Good job. That is incredible. Before we actually dive into the game, you can go follow me on WX or on Twitter and X and Instagram, WXMTexan. You can also go watch this show along with other shows that my company produces, documentaries, movies over on PeacefulSea.network, www.peacefulsea.network. We're launching a streaming service called the Dollar Media Club, where it will be $1 a month forever. It's the cheapest possible streaming service that we could possibly come up with. $1 a month will be launching in the next few months. So stay tuned for that. But for now, you can go stream this show over there. You can go stream this on Rumble or YouTube. We are no longer able to stream on Twitter or Facebook, which is extremely frustrating. I have to pay for a Twitter premium account in order to do it there, and I have to get a certain number of followers on Facebook in order to stream live there. So, we're going to make our way up the ranks there and get some followers and actually be able to live stream again in the future. But for now, you can watch this on Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, or Peaceful Sea Network. So thank y'all for tuning in. All right. I love bringing up Millie's post because she's always right there in the middle of the action. This is her. We are back. Amazing to be back. I've missed it. Thank you to Rob McElhenney and Vince and Ryan Reynolds for the picture. It's nice to see you both. Thank you to the lads always. The season has started. Y'all, the season has started. It snuck up on me. I mentioned that in the last episode. Snuck up on me. Completely forgot that we were in August and that season was starting. We're building a house up here in Montana still, and it is a lot of work. building it just one board at a time with our own two hands. So it's a lot of work. I get lost in the weeds, get super busy, and we just don't have great internet at times up here. Um, so yeah, it was such a delight to wake up on a Saturday morning, make my coffee, sit down in front of that TV, listen to a couple Wrexham songs, and then watch Wrexham play. I absolutely missed it. It is a August through May is just the best time. June, July, June and July, I guess. Well, I guess most of May, June and July are miserable without football. Come on. Not to mention college American football starts soon, which will just up Saturdays even more. Gosh, it's going to be a great season, everybody. I think we didn't have Mullen yesterday. We didn't have Mullen, um, but we still were able to drive it home. A couple players stepped up, which we'll get to here in a second, and it felt our new players, Dobson in particular, it just felt like they belonged there. Um, there was no misstep. He played extremely well. He hustled his butt off. He seems like an extremely happy dude, and yeah, it was a delight to watch him play. But yesterday was Max Cleworth's 100th first team appearance for Wrexham. Pretty dang cool. Um, and it was the day after his 22nd birthday. And to celebrate, he did the best possible thing that one could do. I mean, what a what a lovely little tap that was. It was incredible. Off the corner, launches it across the middle, gets deflected once, and then Cleveland just puts his foot up and knocks it in the back of the net. So good to see this Max Cleveland scoring the first goal of the season. Uh, Very unexpected. He hasn't scored much for us, but he scored. He scored yesterday, and man, it was a beauty. It got us off on the right foot. Like we were already playing well, but man, after that, it just felt like we couldn't be stopped for a very long time. It wasn't until late in the second half. When did they score their stupid goals? Yeah, it wasn't until very late in the second half they scored the 58th minute, and then again in the 89th. It wasn't until that 58th minute where it was like, okay, we could be a little bit better. But um, yeah, he got us going, and then let's see, 20 minutes later, 20 minutes later, already being called a contender for goal of the season, understandably, is this beauty right here. I mean, there we go. Let's watch that again. So Lee gets it, chips it up to Ollie. Ollie backfoots it in the air. Marriott chests it down, launches it in the upper 90 on the left-hand side of the goal. Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, and that's such a cool angle. That's obviously not the angle we got during the game, during the match, but um, I mean, it is that goal is sick. The entire play is sick. The ball gets chipped from nearly the circle on the center line and doesn't hit the ground again until after the ball is in the back of the net. Unbelievable, unbelievable play by our midfield and forwards. That was, yeah, Elliot Lee to Ollie Palmer to Jack Marriott to the back of the net without it touching the ground. Uh, Come on. That was a perfect opening goal for Jack Marriott. He was a little underwhelming last year. but he was only with us for half the season, and sometimes it takes a little while for people to gel with the rest of the squad, to find their footing. I'm hoping that this is the beginning of great things for Jack Marriott, because that goal was phenomenal, and he hustles, man. He was all over the pitch yesterday. Or 2 days ago, dadgum. I normally do this on Sunday, so I keep saying yesterday. Yeah, but he was all over the pitch. He was sweating his butt off. I'm rooting hard for Jack Marriott, because that guy plays hard. And that goal was absolutely phenomenal. And then towards the end, just to put it away, just to make sure that we get the W. Let me bring this up. And boom. Lots of deflections. Lee tries to score, doesn't get it, tries to get cleared. Same upper 90. Same upper 90. The upper left corner was our friend yesterday. Absolutely unbelievable. Dalby was the one who made that possible. If Dalby hadn't made his run right here and tried to get that ball, that defender would not have had to rush in order to clear it. But he had to clear it. Otherwise, Dalby was getting that ball and he was going to turn around and hopefully score. So Dalby forced that clearance, which sent it straight to Fletcher, which put it in the upper 90, back of the net. Beautiful. Beautiful. Overall, I thought yesterday went extremely well. I was extremely happy with everything that we did, most things that we did. Our offense was killer. Like, it seemed like we had the ball for a vast majority of the game, but turns out we didn't. Turns out we didn't. We had it 45% of the game. They had 19 total shots. We had 13. We had 6 shots on target, almost 50% on target. They had 4 shots on target. So, geez, sorry, it is early in the morning here. We're in Montana building a house right now, so I had to wake up super early to do this podcast. We missed 1 big chance. They missed 2. They had 68% accurate passes. We had 61%. We committed 13 fouls. They committed 7. We had 5 corners. They had 7. Yeah, it was the quality of shots that set us apart from Wickham yesterday, because they had the ball for more than the majority of the time, or for more than half the time. They were in our half a lot of the time and still weren't able to put the ball on target. I think you can credit our defense a lot for that. I still saw some flaws in our defense. I mean, we let them get really close a couple times with some silly mistakes. That first one, Elliot Lee tapping the ball directly to the defender, or to the attacker, and he just took it down the pitch and almost scored. That was almost a disaster very early in the game. I feel like our defense wasn't quite gelling the way it should be. It was it allowed 19 shots. 19 total shots, which is not ideal. Let me get this off the screen. There we go. Not ideal, considering it just felt like we dominated that game. And a lot of that might just be because they did maintain possession for quite a while. And, if we had kept the ball a little longer, they probably wouldn't have gotten as many shots off. But they had 10 shots off target. So I think it's possible that you can credit our victory to their lack of skill putting the ball in the back of the net, because they did still end up scoring 2 goals. We won 3-2, and it never seemed like the game was tight, that the game was close. I never thought we were going to lose once we scored that first goal. But I did find our defense to be a little shaky yesterday. And granted, everybody's getting used to their new positions. So Owen O'Connell's heading up the middle. Um, he is the leader back there for good reason. Dude is unbelievable. And then I got to get used to these these new numbers. Um, Cleworth took over Tozer's number, and that confused the ever living crap out of me yesterday. Couldn't kept forgetting that was Cleworth. So yeah, uh, I thought O'Connor played very mediocre yesterday. I didn't see him come up much. He was never yeah, no highlight reels for him. He his corner kicks. I'm confused as to why he's the corner taker. I didn't think his corners were all that great. They seemed short and flat and just off. I much prefer Elliot Lee doing that. I mean, I really miss. That's one thing we're going to miss about Luke Young is his set pieces. Luke Young on the corner kick, on a free kick, that's the guy you want taking it. He was unbelievable at that. So I don't know if I forget who was taking it on the left side of the pitch, but on the right side it was O'Connor, and I didn't care for it all that much. Or left side of the goal, right side of the goal. Yeah, I don't. Maybe that'll change. Maybe it won't. Maybe he just had an off day with his corners. I don't freaking know. But I definitely didn't think he did a great job defending or with his set pieces. McLean was underwhelming yesterday. He didn't do all that much. Cannon was underwhelming yesterday. He did get a yellow card. But Dobson, I thought, played really well. Dobson, our newbie, I thought he played great. I thought Marriott played great. I thought Cleworth, obviously. I thought Barnett, he kept the ball alive for us a lot. I thought he did really well. Lee did well. Who else? Who are our subs yesterday? So we had Ravon come in, one of our other newbies come in at the 88th minute. What does it say? 2 times. He came in for Elliot Lee, I believe. Right? Yeah, I think he came in for Elliot Lee in the 88th minute, and didn't see enough from him. Have no idea how good he is at this point. Didn't see enough of his play. So Stephen Fletcher came in the 67th minute, ended up getting that goal. George Evans and Sam Dalby, a double substitution at the 76th minute. And like I said, Dalby helped force that error to get Stephen Fletcher his goal, which was fantastic. It was putting the nail in the coffin. And turns out we needed it because they scored again in the 89th minute. George Evans, it was interesting to see him starting on the bench. Maybe it was just because Dobson had a better matchup. I don't know. But starting a newbie over the incredible, gorgeous George was interesting. Interesting to say the least. And the rest of our bench was Luke Bolton, Dan Scar, and Callum Burton. Yeah, I'm extremely pleased, and I'm sure everybody out there is extremely pleased. I thought Parkey did a great job with the subs, with the lineup. I thought it felt electric down on the field. Everybody seemed to be hustling, working their tails off, and a lot of our give and go, a lot of our interplay between some of our midfielders and strikers was absolutely amazing. I mean, you saw it in a couple of the highlights, like the give and go that Elliot and Ollie did. Fantastic. It didn't end up getting them the goal. It ended up getting Fletcher off a rebound. But oh my gosh, no, I'm tired. Sorry, I'm yawning again. Ended up getting him a goal. So, yeah, I really enjoyed how everybody worked together. It'll be super interesting to see Mullen come back, to see George Evans start again. assuming that's going to happen, to see our other new signees start playing some games. Yeah, I would love to see Sebastian Ravon start a match just so I want to see what he's got. I want to see how he does for us. I want to see if he gels well with the other players because he seems like the most exciting transfer we got over the break. Though I did like Dobson. People in the chats were saying he's got bicycle helmet hair, which my wife said the exact same thing, and is true. But who cares? He seems like a good player. Seems like a good dude. Seems very happy to be here. So that's what you want out of a new signee. Yeah, I am so looking forward to tomorrow night. For me, it's tomorrow afternoon. Watch some more. Watch our second match. Dadgummit, I just shut down my. Sorry, everybody. I just shut down my internet. Here we go. Let's see. All right. So tomorrow, oh my gosh, yeah. Tomorrow we play Sheffield United. There we go. Sheffield United at 1 p.m. my time. I'm in Mountain Time over in the U.S. Who will win? Obviously, Wrexham will win. Duh. How do you have? You can vote for nobody. Oh, you can. Yeah, of course, you can vote for a draw. Yeah, duh. I'm an idiot. Let's see. Insights. Sheffield haven't lost in 5 matches. Haven't won at home in their last 11 matches, though. Wrexham haven't lost in 9 matches and haven't kept a clean sheet in 5. So, according to those insights, we're going to do better than they will, but that literally means nothing. It is at Bramall Lane down. It's in Sheffield. It's the EFL Cup. Huh. I had no idea. I thought it was Sheffield United go up. Let's see. Yeah, it's at Sheffield United's stadium. But yeah, super stoked to watch. Can't wait. Like I missed football. I missed it. It was severely lacking this whole summer. I had no sports to watch. I don't watch too many sports, but I watch college football. I watch college basketball. I watch Wrexham and I watch the World Cup. And then when my hometown teams are in the playoffs, I'll watch that too. So I'll watch the Dallas Mavericks play basketball. I'll watch the Dallas Cowboys if they ever decide to get back to the playoffs and actually win something. Yeah, Texas Rangers. Good year for the Texas Rangers. Got that World Series victory. Yeah, y'all, what a great start to the season. I'm delighted and can't wait for tomorrow. Can't wait for Saturday. I got to get back into the swing of things and do my research and be better prepared for next time. Because yeah, like I said, the season snuck up on me, and it is what it is. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. You can go watch, or you can go follow me on X and Instagram, WXMTexan. You can also subscribe over on Rumble and Rumble, YouTube, Odyssey, Facebook. If you're on Facebook, go find me on Facebook and follow me over there so I can start streaming on there again. Because until they changed all these streaming requirements over the last year, and Twitter and Facebook I'm no longer allowed to stream on. So go follow me over there. Let's try to get enough followers so that we can start streaming on Facebook again. And yeah, you can always go to PeacefulSea.network and watch this show and many other shows there. What a great evening. What a great game. Looking forward to Sheffield United. I predict a 2-2 draw. I think we're going to tie with Sheffield. So 2-2 draw. That's my prediction. So there we go. All right, y'all. That'll do it for today's show. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is the Wrexham Texan up the town.
search my soul with all your heart, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. And if you knock my soul, oh, with all your strength, you're gonna find it. You're gonna find it.